Do you experience low back pain when you train or even throughout the day? I can't promise I can do anything to make it go away, but here's a self-check or a self-assessment that we can do that will kind of equip you with maybe some knowledge and ability to do something about it, okay? So with this test, it's really just about looking at your glute function or dysfunction. Because what we see with majority of folks that display non-pathological low back pain, meaning there's no diagnosed issues in there, right? That have been medically diagnosed. What's called general back pain is a big inability or lack of the ability of these guys to do what they should do when they should do it. And to cut to the chase, here's what I'm talking about. So all we do for this self-assessment is literally just do a bridge. And a bridge or a hip bridge, whatever you want to call it, is laying on the ground with your feet flat, knees bent, heels towards your butt. And I just want your hands together, and you're going to bridge up, okay? And that's all I want you to do. Just drive your hips to the sky, and I want you to hold that position until you feel it somewhere. Don't guess where you're supposed to feel it. Just do it. Hold it till you feel it somewhere in some muscle group or groups, okay? And then note, where is that, okay? So go ahead and do that now. Pause the video, and then come back, and we'll talk about where we should be feeling a bridge. I'll see you in a few. Okay, where did you feel it? If you felt it in your glutes first, good job. Things are working out pretty all right for you as far as that glute function goes, okay? If you felt it anywhere else, so common areas, number one would be low back, hamstrings, even quads, then we might have a glute firing issue. Doesn't mean you're weak, it just means that we need to re-coordinate, okay, some of the muscles of the hips to activate kind of more efficiently, okay? And so the fix is, it's not one or two things, but here's where you could start, okay, with the fix. It's just being more aware of when we go on the bridge, where's our point of emphasis, where's our focus. So what we want is we go up on our bridge, and instead of just driving up as high as we can, where I'm going to hyperextend my hips and kind of drive into my low back and those spinal erector muscles, okay, what I want to do is I want to control how high I can come up by my abs in the front. So before I bridge up, I'm going to contract my abs, okay? So I'm going to contract almost like I'm bracing for a punch, and then I'm going to drive through the hips, okay? But I'm not going to let this go. And then I'm just going to focus right here, okay? I'm going to focus right here, and like I said, the most important thing is getting those abs on, okay? You keep those abs on, you create alignment that almost mandates that the glutes have to fire. If I lose this ab position, you see my pelvis kind of rotates backwards. It makes it a lot harder for my hips to fire. It makes it easy for my low back to fire, okay? So the low back starts to compensate, and the hamstrings start to overload, okay? And the glutes they're kind of like third in line, maybe fourth after the quads for some people. Now, if the double leg's too easy, you can always go to single leg, okay? Or you can progress to a single leg and see if you can get the same idea. So we just brace, and then we drive up, and it's the same thing. We're bracing, and we're focusing right there, okay? And that's where we should feel first. You might get a little more hamstring on a single leg, but it certainly shouldn't be any back. So there is a easy self-assessment you can see to say, hey, maybe that's one reason that my back is kind of always achy and not working in my favor, and then at the same time, maybe a beginning of a solution to maybe do something about it. So there we go.